What's going on, dudes and dudettes? Time for a quick little update on AMP. It's been since January 29th that I've updated with a video here. That was, I believe, towards the close of this candle, possibly the open of this candle, somewhere in that region around there was the last time we talked about AMP. And you'll remember, right, we were pushing around this horizontal resistance level, if I remember correctly. We had breached through this fib level here, and you'll remember we said we were poised to break out and clear the green here, pump up, and I believe we expected to reach around the 618, where we said we were going to have a little bit of a battle with 1 cent. Well, that we did, and that we are. Let's go ahead and zoom in here on the 4-hourly right now. As you'll see from down on the 28th, kept moving, broke that resistance support level, broke through up above that fib level, and now we're pushing up on the 618 here. You'll notice the candles. We haven't had any real substantial close above the 618, and we've been battling it for a while. We've got kind of two resistances that we're fighting here. We're fighting the 1 cent. We're fighting the 618, and really, you could say we're also fighting the candle close here from the 5th of January around near all-time highs, before we can really start launching out and clearing up above the 618 and moving on to our next fib level, at which point we'll be testing up against all-time highs. So what we're looking for here is a solid, solid candle close above the fib level, which is sitting at about 0.98 cents. None of the 4 hours have really managed to do it. If we look at the 1 hour chart, you'll see we've had a couple candles close above the fib level, but they're very small candles and immediately slam back down below the 618. So what I'm looking for here is, if we pay attention to what Bitcoin's doing right now, we are hopefully building some support here at the we're on the 4 hour chart here at 37,000, and from there pressing on upwards to bring the rest of the market up with us. Now, I'd be a bit remiss if I talked about Bitcoin smashing up to 37 again without jumping on over to this chart real quick. With Ethereum likely leading the way on the altcoins. So, with this kind of momentum going on in Bitcoin and Ethereum, we seem pretty poised to get a solid breakout up here. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I'm no professional, but if we continue to see that momentum going on in Ethereum and Bitcoin, people are going to start taking profits. And what seems to generally happen is it's really trickle down economics in cryptocurrency, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum make those run ups to smash all time highs. Then they go through their cool down period. Volume trickles off, and people start piling into the altcoins. And AMP is starting to get up on radars here and there. Now, you'll see, I don't expect us to be smashing through this fib level, in the next hour, 4 hours, or anything like that. But I think in the next several days, we could see some very exciting moves, get us another leg up that brings us up to that next fib level, and then we start testing all-time highs. You can see this candle keeps fighting the fib level, dips back down a little bit, fights it, dips. So we've got those pressures up here. The previous candle body high on the daily chart, this 1 cent psychological barrier, and this fib level all fighting with us. But on the other side, we have a bunch of lifting forces likely coming in from Bitcoin and Ethereum and an altcoin rally that you can just feel it. It's got to be coming here real soon. So, heavy down forces, heavy up forces. As soon as those downward forces get smashed through and we break that 1 cent barrier, my expectation is this thing is going to fly faster than any of us expect up to. It sounds minuscule, but 1.2 cents is a rather large jump. And then from there, that would be testing all-time highs, and then hopefully start clearing these fib levels up here. So extremely bullish, and it's just you just like get really antsy when you start looking at this because it it could happen at any moment. The market is just poised for this to pump. So I am so excited. I hope you guys are too. Hope your bags are packed, and have a good one.